Showtime. Hello, my beautiful gems. This is Maria from The Guided Gem. Hello, welcome. Let's give it a few minutes for people to enter to join the room. My beautiful gems, today is going to be all about Cancer. It's going to be Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So either you have Cancer in your chart, or you're thinking of dating a Cancer, or you are in a partnership relationship with a Cancer. Whatever your story, we're going to tell you everything you need to know about Cancer. We're going to look at the compatibilities, Tiger's Eyes. Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. So nice to have you here. All right, we're just waiting for a few people to join us. Hope you're doing well. And you know what? We are full moon in Cancer as of the 6th of January. So if you're feeling like really stuck in your emotions, blame it on this full moon, because let me tell you, it's going to be an upheaval of emotions. It is going to be all about having mood swings. And if you're feeling all of these things, just know that it's all about this full moon in Cancer. Absolutely. Very emotional. Okay. So hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. We have a few people in the room. Just say hello in the chat. All right, so Cancer. Very, very emotional people. And especially that we're doing Cancer with this full moon in Cancer. It's like, wow, just overwhelming. All right, so the energy for today, believe it or not, it is the child orphan. Okay. And it was interesting. And I had to really sit on this one. And this is talking about independence based on learning to go at it alone, conquering fears of surviving. Or if we're looking at the shadow side, we're looking at feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate family. So the sense of feeling abandoned is hitting very, very strong with this energy. And I think if you've had maybe a childhood of abandonment, or if you've had a sense of not being close to family members, I think now, especially at this time with this full moon in Cancer, you might be feeling those emotions, especially that the energy of this full moon, it's really affecting us emotionally, and the holiday season and everything that's happened all at once. Like, what a timing to get this full moon in Cancer. Honeybee, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. So nice to have you here. Okay. So if you are feeling like emotionally overwhelmed, if you're getting these mood swings, then you can blame it on this full moon in Cancer. Okay. So very, very strong energy there. So this is the energy. We have child orphan, the sense of abandonment. Okay. So very, very important and very tight energy. So if you're feeling that, allow yourself to release all of these emotions and allow yourselves to either you have a trusted friend or someone who can help you understand what you're feeling emotionally, or allow you to just vent, then do it. It's going to help you to release all of that energy. Okay. So Cancer in Mars. Oh, wow. Nice. Tiger's Eyes. Well, we have a lot to talk about. So I think it'll be quite interesting for you, Tiger's Eyes. I think you'll find it very, very interesting. So for those of you who don't know Carlo, hello. Hi. Thank you so much for joining. So nice of you to be here. I didn't expect to see you. Well, welcome. Thank you for joining. So nice to have you here. Carlo, are you a Cancer? I don't remember what sign you are. Let us know in the chat. Tell us what sign you are. Okay, so we are going to talk about the compatibilities in Cancer. Quite interesting. And of course, guys, don't forget, we are going to see how well you know Cancers. Okay, we have Natalie. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. So nice for you to be here. And yes, you are Cancer. Okay, well, welcome. There's going to be a lot of information for you here. And actually, you can confirm if it is true or not. So please participate, okay? Okay, so let us get started. For those of you who don't know, Cancer runs from June 21 till July 22. And that would be your sun moon in Cancer, your sun sign in Cancer, okay? All right, so Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Natalie, you're a Cancer? Nice. Are you a Cancer, Natalie? I did not know that. Okay. All right. So guys, let's get started. So again, we did go, for those of you who missed it, the whole energy for today, and because we're going into a full moon in Cancer, you might be going through a lot of mood swings, and you might be just releasing a lot of emotions at this time. Yes, you are. Okay. All right, Natalie, got it. Okay. So a lot of information for you here. Okay. So the whole energy here is about the child orphan, and we're talking about a sense of abandonment. So a sense of, not belonging. And this is not just for you, Cancer. This is just the energy collectively at this time. So overwhelming emotions, mood swings, especially with the holiday seasons that came around, kind of feels like you have been going through a lot of different ups and downs. And, the only way and the best way to deal with it is to face it head on. And you know what? This full moon actually has a nickname called the wolf moon. And it's because it's forcing you to release all of these emotions. So find a trusted friend, someone who you can really confide in, and just let everything out. Even if it doesn't make sense, it doesn't matter. Just release that emotion. Okay. All right. So of a Cancer, they are very tenacious kind of personalities. They are highly imaginative, right? Very creative. They are very loyal and very emotional. They are effectively a water sign. So like all Cancers and all Scorpios and Pisces, Cancer is the other or the third water sign. So very emotional, very sympathetic, and very persuasive. Did you guys know that Cancers are very persuasive? Well, they are. It's one of their strengths. Okay. So because they truly believe in what they believe in, they can convince anybody about what they believe in. Okay. Their weaknesses. So, Sun, Mercury, and Mars in Cancer. Wow. That is a true full blown out Cancer, Natalie. Wow. Good for you. Okay. So there's a lot of information here, and it might get a little bit sensitive for you, but just know that there's nothing set in stone here. And all of this information is about research that I do. And if you feel that you have other signs that will help you to kind of shift you in a different characteristics, just trust your intuition, trust who you are. Okay. So the weaknesses here, I believe my Cancer Mars has to do with my communications. Okay. Yeah, Mars communications, absolutely. But Mars also has to do with your intimacy, if I could say that. So if you have Cancer in Mars, then I think it would have to do with your intimacy. You can check on that to see if that resonates for you. Okay. So the weakness for Cancer, we're talking about someone who could be actually very moody. That kind of makes sense. They might be a little bit, don't shoot the messenger, pessimistic. They can be a little bit suspicious, not trusting. Trusting is an issue. They can be manipulative and insecure. Okay. Again, nothing is set in stone. If you're very secure, then just trust that you're very secure as a person, individual. That is completely fine. Trust yourself over what I'm saying. Always, always, always. Okay. Some of the likes for Cancer, they like art. They love home-based hobbies. A lot of them love gardening. A lot of them love just making their home pretty, painting, whatever, all of those kind of artsy things. They love relaxing near water because they're a water sign. They love helping their loved ones. And of course, meals with friends is a sure thing for Cancers, right? Am I right? 100%. What they don't like, they're not very comfortable when it comes to being surrounded by strangers, right? It's not their first preferred. You won't find a Cancer going into even the local bar where they know no one. They will go if they know someone is there, someone they know, but they won't just show up and say, hey, Cancer's here, Cancer's in the room. It's not their familiar thing, right? So they don't like being criticized especially when it comes to their maternal sense. Love my tribes. Yes, there you go, Natalie, right? Um, they do not like to talk about their personal life. Everything remains private. Everything remains secretive, kind of. Okay. Novi's in the room. Hi, Novi. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for joining. So nice to have you here. Okay. So let's talk about Cancer a little bit. And of course, we're going to go into the compatibility. So we're going to go through the 12 zodiac signs. We're also going to see if you're currently in a relationship with whatever sign we're talking about. We'll see how healthy that relationship is. We're also going to talk about if you are a single Cancer and if you're looking to date someone, if that particular sign is going to be something that is good for you. Okay. And I just want to give you the heads up, my beautiful gems. We are going to have something very different happening on Saturday. We're going to be talking about, you know how we started the shadow sides. If you've been following me, you'll know that we get deep down into the dark side, the shadow side. We're just going to elevate that a little bit more. I'm going to give you some practices on how to shift our energy. If you look at the guidance from this morning, you'll have a lot of information there. So go check out the guidance from this morning and try to join us on Saturday if you can, 10 o'clock Eastern time. Okay. All right. So Cancer, you guys are very connected to your emotions. I love that about you guys. You are very sensitive. You're very intuitive. Family is very important to you guys. And you will always, always protect the privacy, hence making it very difficult to get to know a Cancer sign. I love my Cancer husband. Yes, Novi, you'll know a little bit more about him when we're done here, okay? Happy Gregorian New Year. Happy New Year, Natalie. Okay, so guys, that's true. Happy New Year, Novi. Yes, Happy New Year, guys. And yes, it's so nice to be back, okay? Okay, so if you don't know this, the ruler for Cancer is the moon, okay? And it also represents their hidden emotions and it creates mysteries. So they love the mystery aspect of the moon, which technically means they stay low key and they avoid confronting the real world out there because it makes them feel maybe a little bit uncomfortable, maybe a little bit insecure. But because they're a water sign, they can also fluctuate with their emotions, and it can often create a lot of mood swings in a Cancer, in case you don't know that, right? Novi, is that true? Is your husband, does he have like mood swings, right? And the other thing is they essentially follow their heart. They become very impatient when they are not understood, and they especially get frustrated when they don't get what they want. They're like little babies, right? Okay. So let me know if that is true for a Cancer. Of course, it doesn't have to be for all Cancers, but the bottom line, my beautiful gems, they need to feel safe and they have to be surrounded by those that they love. It is especially essential for them, and it's where they are at their best. Yes, Novi, she's confirming. Okay. Okay. They love when there's shared responsibility. They love to have their traditional values. It's really important to them. Love of family and home. They love their home is like their sacred ground, right? So they will take care of it. They need to have security with their career, and they also need to have financial security. So those are all very important things to a Cancer. And if you are with a Cancer, then you see all of this. If you are a Cancer, that should also resonate for you at this time, right? Actually, let's ask Tiger's Eyes. I mean, you have Cancer. Let's see. So Natalie, you can confirm if all this resonates for you. So yeah, let's see. Tiger's Eyes. Does any of that resonate for you? Do you get any of those characteristics in you? Let us know. Okay. My home is beautiful. Natalie, I love that. See, it's so Cancer-like. Yes, absolutely. Okay. All right, so there you go, Cancer. There is one more thing I wanted to say. However, their dedication to that image may sometimes make them become martyrs and be with selfish and abusive partners. So let's beware, Cancer, okay? Because you guys give everything, then you're kind of like, the prowlers are going to see, where's my Cancer? They're easy targets, okay? So let's be careful. I'm just in the flow and manifesting, almost no resistance. Oh, excellent. Well, you know what? That's amazing. Good for you. Okay. Yes, tiger's eyes. Yes. Okay, good. All right. So before we kind of separate the differences between the women and the men, Honeybee says, I agree. Awesome. Okay. Let's get into the compatibilities. Let's do Cancer and Aries. Guys, give me some numbers. And I'm going to prepare my tarot deck and see how healthy that relationship is if you are currently. So my boyfriend is a Cancer, mom and dad Cancer, 3 best friends Cancer. Wow. You guys really do stick to your tribe. That's amazing. How is that? Actually, you know what? I have a neighbor that's not too far. Pretty handsome, if I might add. And he's very, his home is always very immaculate, very nice, gentle kind of personality. And yet he keeps very reserved. And I respect that. So I think that's amazing. I think it's amazing. All right. So Aries and Cancer. So my beautiful Cancer, what is the compatibility between an Aries and a Cancer? Tiger's Eye says 38%. Who's going to win the trophy on this? Come on, let's do the trophy thing. Novi, you're not going to win all of them, even though your husband's a Cancer. Okay. Tiger's Eye says 38%. Guys, give me your numbers. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, so for a Cancer and an Aries, I don't know if it's delaying, but I'm only seeing Tiger's Eyes at this time. I don't know why, if you guys are entering numbers or not. Novi's laughing. Oh, Honeybee says 25%. Okay. All right. So we have a total score of 47%. Novi says 30. You don't win, Novi. 38%. Tiger's Eyes gets the trophy. So 40%. And I'm looking at a weakness when it comes to the IQ. So interesting enough, the communication between an Aries, which is a fire sign, and a Cancer, a very emotional water sign, I feel that their communication level is completely on opposite ends, which is a little bit surprising. We have 70% in intimacy and emotionals, which is quite interesting, and very weak in shared interest. Interesting. The compatibilities between Aries and Cancer. Was there a question? Oh, what numbers? Yeah. So, okay. So Natalie, just in case you don't know, every sign that we go through, I am going to ask you what you think the compatibility is. And because we're talking about percentage, just give a number, whatever percentage you think is the compatibility between each sign that we're going to go through. Okay. So Tiger's Eyes got the trophy. Okay. So when it comes to trust as well, we have 50%. And I didn't explain how I calculate the scores. I'm sorry. Let me start over. So the way I calculate all of the signs and the compatibilities is that I look at different parts of our lives where it's important in relationships. I look at intimacy, and intimacy is important. And I don't care if you believe it or not, but I think having that intimacy between a partner, it doesn't only mean like between the sheets, but it talks about being connected at a soul level. Okay. So that's quite important in a relationship. There is the trust part, that you need to have a trusting relationship or that falls apart, in my opinion. The communication and IQ level has to have some sort of balance in there, because you guys need to talk about something, or else why are you guys together? Like if there's no communication relationship, then it becomes kind of difficult. Like everyone's going to stay in their corner kind of thing, and it doesn't work, in my opinion. And there is also the emotional side of a relationship that is quite important. If a person is not able to communicate emotionally, how healthy can that relationship be? It can be like on a business level, which is excellent and it's fine. But when it comes to intimate relationship, I think it's quite important. Okay. The other aspect I look at is the values, the shared values. Are you guys on the same page, or are we looking at one person who's, very family oriented, like the Cancer, or is it more like, a person that is just career oriented, career focused, and, will travel around the world to find the next greatest deal? I mean, it doesn't kind of work if, one is at home raising a family and the other one's traveling the world. Like, I mean, unless that's what you guys are okay with, then it's fine. But unless it's both at the same value level, I think it kind of makes it harder. And the other thing I look at is the shared interest. Now, there's 365 days in a year. And unless you guys have something that you like doing in common, how are you going to spend those 365 days? There has to be something that you guys like doing together. For some people, they love traveling together, and that's just enough for them. For others of them, like, I mean, they can't wait to get home and to share, like, quality time with their partner. And the healthier that is, the more percentage goes up. Okay. So that's how I calculate it. And we take all of those and we take the average of it. And that's the number I give you at the end. And that's the number that I want you to guess. Okay. So if you're currently in a relationship with an Aries, I have the 8 of Earth and I have the Queen of Earth. And I'm feeling that you guys, Cancer, are giving everything. You're doing all of the work. You're putting in, you're taking care of the household, you're taking care of the family, you're taking care of the children. I feel that it's all about the job. There's not a lot of love in this relationship if you're currently in a relationship with an Aries. And not for anything, it works, right? You can build on this. You can have like the foundation, the family lifestyle, but where's the love? Right now, 47% is not very high. It's not even 50%, where you can flip it a little bit higher than 50%, or, like you're kind of struggling to make it work. This is below the 50%. So you got to ask yourself, if this is enough for you and you're happy taking care of everything, then you're fine. But if you want to have, an intimate, loving relationship, then, you got to ask yourself, like, and you know what? Nothing is set in stone here. Maybe you do have a great relationship, even though you're doing all the work and it works for the both of you. Maybe the partner is the breadwinner and all you got to do is take care of everything else. Like, you take care of the finances, you take care of the children, you take care of the household, and you guys have an understanding like that. If that works for you, then that's great. Okay. But if you are single and if you are looking to get into a relationship, and if you meet an Aries, should you entertain that relationship? Let's take a look. You're welcome, Natalie. Okay, so we have the 4 of Earth, which talks about, it talks about having someone that is abundant, having everything going well for them, and the other person is kind of envious and jealous. And now I question, is it you or is it the Aries? Who is the one that is envious and who is the one that's holding on to everything here? Okay, so is there an equal give and take in this potential relationship? Possibly not, but I feel like it's not going to be equal give and take. It's going to be more of like one-sided kind of relationship. So if you do meet an Aries in the near future, take your time to get to know them. Okay, just take your time. It'll be fine, or maybe not. Okay, so I'll leave that to you. And I always say, trust your intuition. Always, always, always. All right. Okay, go into Taurus. How compatible is Taurus and Cancer? Give me some numbers. Who's going to win that trophy? Cancer and Taurus. Is that compatible? So Taurus is an earth sign, right? So give me some numbers, guys. Cancer and Taurus. Cancer and Taurus. So we have it. Fine. I'll give it to you guys. No one's going to win the trophy at this round. And it's, oh, we're getting some numbers in. Hold on. Tiger's Eyes says 86%. I'm using StreamYard and I'm wondering if it's delaying the communication. So Tiger's Eyes, 86%. Novi, 75%. All right. I'm going to wait for a little more of you. So you know why? Because this one's important. Anyone else? Okay, well, it looks like then we have Tiger's Eyes, who's going to win. My score is 91%. My beautiful gems. Oh, goodness. 45. Honeybee. Well, Honeybee, you're not going to win the trophy this time. It's Tiger's Eyes again. We have 91% between Taurus and Cancer. Look at this. Guys, intimacy. It's hot and steamy in the bedroom at 95%. We have our trust values at 99%. Communication, our IQ level is 80%. Our emotions are 99%. Values, 80%. Shared interest, 90%. Tiger's Eyes got the trophy. Yes. Yes, there is a delay in my end also. Sorry, guys. You know, I try to use this because I think it's easier, but I think I'm just going to have to go back just straight to YouTube. Damn. My husband was a Taurus. Oh, Tiger's Eyes. Okay. Congratulations, Tiger's Eyes. That's why you know. Well, all right. So 91%. And I'm going to reveal it. It is the best match for my beautiful Cancers. Okay. Amazing. Okay, let's quickly go to Gemini and see what the match is for Gemini. Oh, and while you guys give me your numbers, I'm going to go see how healthy your current relationship with a Taurus is. And then I'm going to go look to see if you're wanting to date a Taurus, if you should entertain that. Let's see. And guys, we have only 2 more signs to do after this. I believe we have Sagittarius and we have Virgo, I think. Sagittarius and Virgo. So Taurus, Spirit, if you're currently in a relationship with Taurus, Honeybee says 25. Ooh. So you guys can manifest anything you want if you are currently in a relationship with a Taurus. Cancer. Also, the Magician will sometimes talk about some manipulations, and I hope not. But listen, I need another card on this. Woo. So I have the 10 of Earth in the reverse. So if you're currently in a relationship with a Taurus, you guys need to be careful because I kind of feel that someone is maybe planning something that you're not aware of. Remember, we were talking about some sort of secrecy, the shadows of the moon, you know, whether it's you or the Taurus person. We have the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, which tells me that there's either going to be some sort of separation or breakup, or there might be, I'm hearing some sort of inheritance. And if that is the case, then, I mean, you guys know your story. I'm not going to go into a reading right now because there's too much energy here. But if it is an inheritance, I kind of feel that this has to do with a family member. It doesn't have to necessarily have to do with your partner. And I feel that whatever this issue, this legacy is creating some sort of difficulty in the relationship. And guys, please try to understand, if you have such a positive connection with a Taurus and a Cancer, try to do everything you can do to make that work. We have a strong 91%. Sometimes the grass is not greener on the other side. And if this cannot be resolved, then do it like as amicably as you can. There's no need for this fighting. There's no need for this animosity, this stress, this greed, all of these things that create so much toxicity within us. Try to resolve it on a healthier note. Okay, if you can do that. All right, so that's Cancer and Taurus. Let's see if you are single, my beautiful Cancer, and you meet a Taurus. And then your future, obviously you should entertain that relationship, but let's see what the card says. No, not at this time. So my beautiful Cancer, I have the 9 of Earth, which tells me that at this time you need to focus on you. And the reason for that is because, and I think it has to do with the child orphan card that came out as the energy at the beginning. I feel there's some abandonment issues that you need to resolve before you get into a relationship. Okay, this talks about finding your grounding, to really find yourself, to heal yourself. It's the time to do this now. Okay, important. Okay, so my Geminis, how compatible are Cancer and Gemini, guys? And then we'll go into the woman, Cancer, and we'll talk all about her in a little bit. So Honeybee says 25%. Anyone else? Everyone's being chicken. Everyone is busy. That is fine. Come on, guys. Who's going to win the trophy now? Gemini and Cancer. Tiger's Eye says 25%. Anyone else? Novi says 15%. You little smart girly, aren't you? Okay, well, I'm going to tell you what it is. Anyone else want to participate? Go ahead and give me just a guess. What do you guys think it's going to be? Natalie, you're not participating? Give it another few seconds. So, who's going to win the trophy? I think it is Honeybee. We have a scoring of 21%. Drum roll. I wish I could put the drum roll. So, Honeybee, guess what? You get the trophy. Can you believe that? See, you got to have faith. It will happen. Oh, Natalie says 28%. Honeybee, you still get the trophy at 21%. You still get it. I think they basically stuck together. I agree. You know what? Air sign and water sign have a very difficult time. I think we already did Pisces and Gemini didn't work. And we did Scorpio. I don't remember Scorpio and Gemini, how good it was, but generally water signs and air signs, it's kind of difficult, right? But Honeybee gets a trophy. Yay. Okay, so they literally, when it comes to intimacy, it is not happening in the bedroom. We have just 5%. When it comes to shared values, we have a lousy 1%. Now, can you make this work? You know what? You have communication, 70%. Yes, air signs are very smart. Cancers are very smart as well. Trust is 25%. I would not entertain a relationship at 25%. And what else do we have? We have 15% in shared interest and 10% when it comes to emotions. Gemini and Cancer, I don't know. If you've ever had a relationship with a Gemini, Cancers, it must have been like a wreck, constant fighting. It must have been like, always. And the funny thing is with a Gemini and a Cancer, the Gemini is very strong, like intellectually, and will kind of like put a Cancer down. And the Cancer, because it does not like to have any confrontation, they will keep all of those emotions inside, hence creating a lot of like stuck energy, which is not good. what a match up. It seems like so much work, so much work, so much work, honeybee. Yeah. Okay, so if you're currently in a relationship with a Gemini, let's see what's going on there. Honeybee gets the trophy. Gemini and Cancer. You need patience. Guys, you need patience. So much patience. Unbelievable. And you know what? Spirit is giving you a big hug, my beautiful Cancer, because you're so set in your values and you're wanting to protect your family, maybe. Spirit is like wanting you to just have faith. Just have faith, my beautiful Cancers. Okay? So my heart goes out to you, and you will do what you want to do. That's fine. So if you are going to meet a Gemini in the near future, should you entertain that relationship? Spirit is saying to wait for all of the secrets to come out before you make a decision, because everything is going to get revealed, especially having this full moon in Cancer right now. You might meet someone now. They might be fun, entertaining. You guys will have a lot of things to talk about, but just take your time to really get to know them before you make a decision to give your everything. Okay? Cancer, please. All right. So let's talk about the woman Cancer for a little bit. Okay? Because she's very, here she is. When it comes to relationships, Cancer women have a tendency to take care of their partners, almost like mother-like. Okay, it is in their DNA. They don't see anything wrong with that. I don't see anything wrong with that. I just feel that there's something wrong with that when the person receiving the love and affection from a Cancer woman does not appreciate their true nature, their true value. Okay, so the thing is, when a Cancer woman, gives her all, when her feelings are involved, when her emotion is involved, she doesn't know the difference if it's love or if it's just because she cares. Okay. So the danger with that, of course, is that the Cancer woman is her wanting to give everything she has to someone she truly feels for, or someone she truly cares for. It will make her an absolute target for abusive and narcissistic characteristics. Okay. And unfortunately, when she gives herself and almost never takes it away or leaves, this is going to create a totally different person than the true Cancer characteristic. Be right back for a call. No problem, honeybee. My husband used to call me Mama. See? Tiger's eyes. Yes, absolutely. Okay. Boy. All right. So another thing is, if that is the case, and if you are aware of this, and this is the reason why I really needed to put this in here today, you guys are very emotional, and it is very difficult for you guys to actually open up, because you have this tendency to keep yourself secret and not to reveal everything at once because of the moon. And when you finally decide to open up, there's so many vultures out there, and they'll just abuse of your kindness, right? So it's very, very important for you guys to set strict boundaries, okay? And to learn to have very detailed conditions, such as, what is acceptable, and things they say, things they do, what is unacceptable. And you have to put that barrier and say, no, that's a definite red flag, and I'm not going to move forward. Okay. And, whatever unacceptable behavior that they have, you don't need to address it. You don't need to share it. You just need to know it for yourself and protect yourself. Put yourself first. Cancer, you guys always put everyone else before you. And this is the time where I'm going to say to you, do not put yourself in harm's way. Because if you get with a vulture, with a narcissistic, like sociopathic narcissistic person, you're going to be stuck there forever. You will almost never, ever leave. Pieces keep trying to feed on me. Yes. Pisces keep trying to feed on me. Really? Pieces. Did you mean Pisces or pieces, Natalie? But it was a nice way, loving way. I hear you, Tiger's Eyes. And you know what? If you guys feel it's safe and if it's working for you, then just trust your intuition. And it has to be respectful and it has to be equal reciprocity, right? Okay. So this is my biggest concern for especially, and this could be the same thing for the male Cancer. And depending if you have more feminine or more masculine energy within you, it could be for vice versa, but especially the women, because they have this motherly tendency. They just want to give and give and give. And for them, like there's no sacrifice big enough for them. Okay. Can't spell. So Pisces. So you mean Pisces, right? Okay. Geez, you know what? Pisces can be very manipulative as well. And truth be told, I mean, Pisces can be very manipulative, especially when they feel threatened or when they feel hurt. They will just be very manipulative. Go check out the compatibilities with Pisces. I already did that one. Okay. Yes, you got it right. Yes, Pisces. Thank you, Tiger's Eyes. Thank you. Okay. So don't forget to put your strict boundaries and having those detailed conditions and write in your journals or speak to a trusted friend or do some research and some homework how to protect yourself from narcissistic kind of personalities. Okay. Do that for me and you should be okay. Okay. So let's talk about the Cancer women on an intimate level. Okay. Now, this can be very complicated for their partner. Okay. And it's only because a Cancer woman, she needs to feel the tender, loving kind of intimacy in a relationship. She needs to have that connection. She needs to feel the love in order for her to feel, safe in that environment. Okay. And unless her partner can understand this can be very insecure for the Cancer woman, and it can create friction in the bedroom, right? I had a time of it too at first. That's how I got the spelling. Oh, okay. We're talking about how to spell Pisces. I follow Richard Grannon to defeat narcissist. Richard Grannon. I'm not familiar with Richard Grannon. I am definitely going to research that. Thank you for sharing that, Natalie. I appreciate that. Let me just take a note here. Richard Grannon. Does anybody know Richard Grannon? Richard Grannon. Okay, I'm going to research that. Thank you for sharing. All right, thanks, Natalie. Okay, so that is the issue with the intimacy for a Cancer woman, unless there is that kind of loving, sharing, intimate moment of like understanding that kindness, that respectful, that tenderness, then she doesn't feel safe, she doesn't feel confident, or she doesn't feel secure. Okay. So that's what can create that tension in the bedroom. Okay. All right. Let's go into the compatibility between a Cancer and a Cancer. Never heard of him. Tiger's Eyes. You know what? I know a lot of great gurus out there, but this one I'm going to have to research and I can't wait to do it actually. All right. So Cancer and Cancer, guys, what do you think? Two very emotional. A Gregorian verbena has great anti-narc videos and Gregorius verbena. I think I've heard of Gregorius verbena. Yeah. Interesting. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate it. Okay. So let's talk about the compatibility between Cancer and Cancer. Anybody, give me your numbers. Who's going to win that trophy? Carlo, 10%? Really? Okay, 10%. Guys, what do you guys? Tiger's Eyes, 82%. I feel Carlos had an experience with another Cancer. Tiger's Eyes, 82%. All right. Anybody else? Who's going to win the trophy? Let's do this. Oh man, this is really slow. I'm sure you guys are writing your numbers down, but that's okay. So Cancer and Cancer, too emotional. Oh, both. Okay, that's a good point. Too emotional. Traveler, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. So nice to have you here. Okay, so what is the compatibility between Cancer and Cancer? Give me your numbers, guys. Who's going to win the trophy? Let's do this. And I'm going to start checking to see if you're currently in a relationship with another Cancer, how healthy that relationship is. Hi to Maria. Hi, traveler. All right. From California. Natalie, where are you from? I don't know where you're from. Natalie says 85%. Okay, guys, come on. Last 20 seconds, and I'm going to reveal the compatibility between Cancer and Cancer. We're going to see who has the trophy. I'm back. Honeybee, welcome back. Do you want to give us a number between the compatibility between Cancer and Cancer? Let's do it. What is your guess? Honeybee, you won the trophy last time. Let's do this. Melbourne, Australia, down under. I've actually been to Australia. It is probably my favorite country in the world, and I've traveled quite a bit, and Australia is my number one. So, wow. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Wow. Okay. So the compatibility between Cancer and Cancer. Where's my drum roll, Novi? Natalie, you win this one because it's exactly at 85%. Honeybee says 50-50. So 85%. Very compatible. So Carlo, your 10% is inaccurate. You must have had a really disappointing relationship experience. I'm so sorry for you. Big hug to you, my beautiful Carlo. But it is definitely 85%. Intimacy, 65%. You can spice it up a little bit and get it a little higher if you want to. We have 99% when it comes to trust. So that's a really interesting factor. I love when trust is 90 and up. We have emotional, 99. We have values, 99. And we have 90% with IQ. It is only weak in the shared interest at 55%. So I think it's a pretty good match. You're welcome, Carlo. You're welcome. Okay, so it's noon Thursday. Noon. Oh, really? Okay, cool. I know. You guys are so far ahead. Okay, if you're currently in a relationship with a Cancer, my beautiful Cancer, then it feels like there's hope to make things a little bit better. Maybe it has to do with, spicing it up in the bedroom. Maybe it has to do with figuring out, what kind of shared activities you guys are going to do at this time. Maybe you guys are torn between families. I'm getting that very strongly for some of you. I think the family factor is really big for you guys. And especially that the holidays were just around the corner. I think there might have been that tug and pull between, no, my family is more important. No, my family is more important. That's what I'm getting for you guys. And if that is the issue, I just kind of feel that there's, the kids have to be really, really considered at this time. And even though you have, I'm getting that for you. Some of you, it's because you're missing your kids. Keep it spicy, honeybee. I'm getting for some of you are missing your children, and even though your relationship or your partnership is really great, I feel that there's a missing and a longing of children. Natalie got the trophy. Yay, Natalie. Okay, so it has to do with children. So if you guys need to work it up, I'm sure that there's going to be some healing. I'm sure that there's going to be, wow. For some of you, I'm actually getting that for some of you, it has to do with, and obviously this is not for everyone, maybe just for someone that has to hear this. It has to do with a person who may have stepped out with a much younger person. And obviously it didn't really mean anything. It was just a moment of whatever. And Spirit is saying that there is hope to heal this relationship and to move forward. I know you don't want to hear this, but Cancer, I think if anyone can do this, it's absolutely you guys. Okay, so good luck. I wish you all the best. All right, let's see if you are currently single and if you meet no kids yet. Okay, not for you then. Not for you, Natalie. So if you are single and you meet a Cancer in I'm getting 7, I'm getting 4 in the next 4 days, 4 weeks, 7 days, 7 weeks. Should you entertain that relationship? The answer is yes. You're not going to be single anymore. So if you meet a Cancer and they spark your interest, my beautiful Cancers, you found yourself a match. Okay? Yeah, Julia, I call her Delilah. Delilah? Delilah. Same here now. We no kids. Okay. All right, guys. So let's move into Leo. Let's move into Leo. What is the compatibility between a Cancer and the Leo? Leo is a fire sign. And while you guys are doing that, I'm going to prepare to see what the health of that relationship is. If you are currently in a relationship with a Leo, my beautiful gems, let's do this. Honeybee says 15. Okay, so Natalie says the temptress, narcissistic woman from the Samson and the Delilah allegory. Tiger's Eye says 33%. Traveler says 25%. Natalie, 67%. Interesting. Carlos says 33%. I got what you mean, Natalie. All right. Yeah, so did I. Okay, so we have a compatibility of who's going to win the trophy. I'll let you guys decide. Actually, Honeybee, you're going to decide. You give away the trophy anyway. So the compatibility here I have is 29%. So I did. Yes, we got it. Natalie, we got it. Okay, so here we have, if you're currently in a relationship with a Leo, okay, while Honeybee decides who wins the trophy at 29%, because intimacy is only, intimacy is 30%. We are very weak when it comes to values. We have just 1%. You guys have no shared values, none whatsoever. You guys are on opposite polar planets. I don't know what. And the IQ level is only 10%. And shared interest, 35%. Intimacy, 30%. So really not much to bring anything to this relationship. I think it's not working. I have you here, Cancer, with the Queen of Water. I think we have 2 winners. Woohoo! We have 2 winners. Who are they? Oh, do we have who is it? I think it's Tiger's Eyes and Carlo. You guys are the winners. Is that right? Travelers, that's 25. Well, I don't know. There's a lot of ties according to me. I did it, Leo, when I was 17. Didn't last long. All right, Natalie, thanks for sharing. Okay, so if you're currently in a relationship with a Leo, you feel alone. You feel isolated. You feel that you're just constantly working. This is a contract. This is not a relationship. This is you being the worker. You're the one that does everything, Cancer, and the Leo's kind of the leader and tells you what to do. Like there's no love, there's no emotion in this relationship. Listen, I will never tell you what to do. You guys have to figure out your own relationships, but I know that if you're in this particular relationship, you're not very happy. And unfortunately, like we discussed before, a Cancer woman, and if you are a woman, you will not leave the relationship. So the question becomes, are you going to just accept living this life? And then you may have regret in your life. So you really have to face your fears and do it anyway kind of energy. Yay, who won? So trophies all around. I just smoked a blunt. So I Honeybee. Oh, that is fine, Honeybee. Don't worry. Thanks. All right. You guys are all winners. Thank you for participating. All right. Best judge. All right. That's great. Okay. Let's go quickly into Virgo. Actually, you know what? Before you guys give me your scores for Virgo, I have a question for you. Can you trust a Cancer woman? See, look at this. Carlo, traveler, trophy. Amazing. Can you trust a Cancer woman? I got some new. Oh my God, you guys are funny. Okay, I'm not getting into this conversation. Damn, look at this. Okay, can you trust a Cancer woman? Can you? Absolutely. Wow, 100% Carlo. Okay, well, here it is. So the ultimate answer is yes. But check this out, okay? If she feels scared or threatened in any way, okay? Yes, you can, honeybee. She will only lie. Listen to this. She will only lie to others about the truth of her relationship status because of her loyalty and her need to hold on to her family. I see this all the time, guys. And you know what? Once I was doing the research for this and I saw this, I thought, oh my God, like light bulbs kept opening up. And I thought of every single person that I've encountered this with. So even though they are miserable, they will never tell you the truth about how miserable they are. They will paint a pretty picture that they have a perfect family, everything is beautiful, and yet they're sad and they're crying inside. And you know what? It's so sad. It's so sad. Strawberry? Traveler, what's the flavor? Oh, geez. You guys are still talking about that. Okay. So that's the thing with the Cancer woman. Absolutely. Except when their personal life is at risk. Okay. So if you're thinking of dating a Cancer woman, then they don't want others to feel their pain. Interesting way of looking at it, Carlo. Thank you for sharing that. That's so darling, traveler. Keep sending her good vibes. What's wrong with Strawberry? Something wrong with Strawberry? Okay, guys, let me know. Okay. So if you're thinking of dating a Cancer woman, then you should plan to take her places where she will feel safe and romantic. She is not into the loud, crowded scenes unless it is familiar. Remember, she needs to know people there. Or the secret here is she loves to travel. So take her to a romantic place anywhere in the world. You'll have her heart for life, truthfully. He's thinking of her. She's very ill. Really? Oh, geez. No, I don't like to hear this. Okay, you know what? I'm going to add Strawberry to my healing group. Sucrose in Australia. No poison, high fructose corn syrup. Oh, wow. Very nice. She's in my prayers. Absolutely. Thank you, Carlo. I have been praying for her a lot, traveler. She's been unwell, right? Geez, I'm so sorry. Honeybee, yeah. Can you please email me and I need to have some information on her. Please. Maria at theguidedgem.co. Please, honeybee. Whenever you got a chance. No rush. Siena, Tuscany. Ooh, I would love to go to Tuscany. Absolutely. Yes, that would be a beautiful. Thank you. Yes, Maria. I will definitely add Strawberry for sure. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, honeybee. Okay. What kind of gift do you buy a Cancer woman? What would be an ideal gift for a Cancer woman? I can tell you it's very simple. Just something that is very sentimental and something that has value to her. So pay attention, especially to anything she says or how she reacts to things. So if you're out and about, Jenna, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. That's my Libra sister, Strawberry. Always thinking of her too. Hi, everyone, just dropping in. A ring. Tiger's Eye says a ring. Okay. So yeah. So anything that, like, she's a telltale. So if you're walking around with her and she's getting excited about something, just retain it. Because you know what? If you get her that special things that she's excited about, like, you have her heart. Seriously, honestly, she's like an open book. So it's quite easy to get a gift for a Cancer woman, I think. Okay, so let's go into Virgo. Give me some numbers, guys. What do you think the compatibility between a Virgo and a Cancer is? Indigenous jewelry, yes. Maybe like a locket. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I had to check up today. They say I'm okay. Haha. Oh, nice. Jenna, that's good news. Every small step, every win is a win. Carlos says 72%. Virgo and Cancer. Guys, give me your numbers. Who's going to win the trophy, honeybee? Who's going to win the trophy? What is the compatibility between Cancer and Virgo? Oops. That's going to be for the current relationship. That is very, very nice. Yes. Ooh. Okay, guys, give me your numbers. Tiger's Eye, 75%. Not me, 5%. Honeybee. Okay, you don't like Virgos? All right. Okay, fine. Natalie says 65%. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I've been low, so just in case, he says my heart is good. Excellent news, Jenna. Really happy to hear that. We're all sending you positive energy, lots of healing energy. Absolutely. Jenna, I will add you to my list of energy healings, okay? I do it weekly, so you should receive those energy healings. I love Virgos, but I'm saying the trophy. I won't win it. Oh, got it. Sorry about that. Okay. So the compatibility, honeybee, you figure out who's going to win. The compatibility between Cancer and Virgo is 77%, guys. We have Tiger's Eyes 75, Carlos 72. That's a tight one, guys. You guys figure it out. I love the energy healings. Thank you, honeybee. I'm happy to offer it. I mean, it's a very easy offering that I can do. So yeah, if you guys want me to add your names, just ask me, because then I need to be asked, and then I will add you. Okay. All right, guys, let's do this. 77%. You guys are quite compatible. We have 50% with values, which is the most challenging part, but I mean, with great communications, you guys can bring up that number. So communication is key here, and your communication score here is 60%. It needs a little bit of help, a little bit of work, but when it comes to trust and intimacy, we got 95 and 99%. Excellent, guys. This is really, really good. So if you're currently in a relationship with a Virgo, we have the King of Water, and we have that Ace of Fire in the reverse. I feel that there's a lack of passion. Now, listen, Cancer, you guys need to feel that emotional connection, and the Virgo is an earth sign, and they can get sometimes in their head. So I think you guys need to just kind of have that communication, have that shared value, shared interest. You guys need to tell each other how important that is, because the passion was once there. It's just kind of fell off the track a little bit. And technically at 95%, you guys have had a great run at some point. So revive that, spark it back up, spice it back up. You guys can do it. Now, I'm also hearing that for some of you that you've just recently had children or a child, and this is why that the intimacy is kind of low right now, because there's the baby blues, and there's the recovering, because that the birthing experience is quite traumatic. Some people handle it very, very well, and others of them, it takes them a while to heal it. So listen, if you're in that kind of situation, just be patient with each other, and you know what, the trust is there. So just have faith, just have trust that you guys can revive this relationship. Don't give up when when it's this good at 77%. Okay. So if you're single, Cancer, and if you are looking to date, if you meet a Virgo in the near future, should you entertain it? Yeah. With the Chariot here, I'm getting that it's going to be moving forward in a very, very fast direction. You guys are going to meet. You guys are going to be on the same page. You guys are going to have that shared passion. It's going to be quite spicy. And then you guys are going to move this forward, and it's going to be successful. So yes, go for it. Don't even have a second thought. Don't, go into your shouldn't I worry. No, just move forward. Don't look back. Just go forward. This is for you. Okay. Love it. All right. What is the compatibility between Cancer and Libra? Guys, give me your numbers. Who won the trophy on this one? Honeybee, did anyone? I feel them when you do them. I appreciate them very much. Honeybee, I feel them when you do. I'm not sure. I must have missed something. I love the energy healings. Oh, you feel them when I do. Oh, okay. Well, you are welcome. Guys, it makes me really, really happy. Traveler says 50%. Okay. Who else? Traveler, is that you being like on the safe side? 50% you win like one way or the other? Is this really what you think they're compatible at? Jenna says 45%. Carlos says 88%. Tiger's Eye says 32%. Tiger's Eyes won again. Wow, she has 3 trophies. Nice. Okay, so the compatibility here with Libra is 28%. You got that right. Okay, so 28%. Who wins this? I think it's Tiger's Eyes again. Wow, Tiger's Eyes. Like, wow, good for you. Carlo, 88%. 28%. There's a huge difference. Listen, there's no emotional connection because Libra's an air sign. Guys, air sign are very complex individual. Go listen to the compatibility with Libra. You'll get to know them a little bit better. And we have 10% with shared interest and 20% with shared values. And intimacy is only 40%. It could be okay, but it's kind of boring, I think. Trust is 30%. That's a no for me. And IQ communication is 50%. Not a lot to talk about, I think. Yeah, slightly off. Just slightly off, Carlo. Tiger needs a ticket. A ticket to where? Guys, you're funny. I love your participation, guys. Thank you so much for participating. It means a lot to me. Okay, we're going to get into Scorpio, and then we're going to talk about the Cancer men. So give me your numbers on Scorpio. I'm going to talk about the men. Okay, throw me your numbers. What is the I got to do the health with Libra, current situation. The lotto. Yes, you got to buy a lotto ticket. Tiger's Eyes. You got to let us know if you win the lotto, man. If you're currently in a relationship with Libra, what is the health status of that relationship? Okay, well, things are going to start turning reverse. I feel that even though you guys were on a good run for a moment, I feel that things are starting to quickly turn the other way. Okay. Now, if that resonates for you, remember, Cancer, you are the one that will never leave and protect your relationship at all costs. You guys have to really get some help on this and to really look at all of the factors. Now, It doesn't seem that a relationship with Libra is quite healthy. 28% is not strong enough for that kind of relationship unless you guys get a lot of help and a lot of work and you give up on a lot of, key points of any relationship. So it's really up to you. Okay. So if you are single and you meet a Libra, should you entertain it? Well, you're not going to be alone is what I'm hearing. We have the 3 of water. See how there's going to be 3 people in this relationship. You're not going to be the only one. It's up to you. We all have free will. Okay, so the compatibility between Scorpio and Cancer. What do we have? Natalie says 75%. Jenna says 66%. Honeybee 42%. Tiger's Eyes 88%. Carlos says 67%. Do we have any more? Did I miss anyone? Okay, well, Libras are evil to Cancer, Natalie. Okay, so Scorpio and Cancer, the compatibility is at 79%. Wow. 79%. You guys are excellent across the board, except where it comes to values. Interesting. Sophie's in the room. Hi, Sophie. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining. So we have 79%. The only issue is that those values. Now, Scorpios, they do have great values. You know what? You guys can talk it up. There's the trust. You guys have intimacy. You guys have IQ. Communication is at 99%. You guys can bring up those values as long as you have great communication and as long as you guys want to have those same shared values and or find a way to compromise, okay? Because values can be compromised as long as you're both in agreement, okay? So work on that and you guys can actually bring that 79 to 80 and above. Amazing. Okay, so if you're currently in a relationship with Scorpio, let's see how healthy that is. Okay, someone is speaking their truth. Okay, someone is having that sword like snuck into the crown here. And this tells me that someone's ready to cut someone out. Literally, like, if someone's going to try to, and I feel like it's the Scorpio, if someone is trying to lie to the Cancer, I feel Cancer is going to like use this or vice versa. You guys fit yourselves where you are in this relationship. And I feel that someone is really going to use that sword to sever like a situation. So do not lie. Okay. If that is the only issue you guys have, then just talk about it. Be truthful, be honest, and you guys can level that up. Okay. Even those values, you can bring it up to the next level. This is a healthy relationship, in my opinion. Guys, nothing is set in stone here. Okay. So be honest with yourself and trust your intuition. Okay. All right. We are good, Sophie. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you being here. My Scorpio ex was very compatible, but also a very covert narcissist to me. Interesting. But Natalie, that's obviously because, you gave so easily and you gave so freely all of your loving, caring, nurturing because you have Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. So like I said at the beginning, an easy target, like if you have people that have tendencies of narcissistic behavior, they can easily like reel you in. So I'm sorry you had to go through that. Sorry, Natalie. My heart goes out to you, Natalie. Okay. I'm okay, so to speak. Oh, Sophie, what's going on? You don't lie to a Cancer. You do not lie to a Cancer. Actually, I think lying is just for like weak people. Like there's no need to lie in anything. Like it's so easy to say the truth, even if it hurts sometimes. Sometimes it's better to say the truth and hurt someone immediately and work on healing that than to lie and find out later that you've lied. And then it's a big rigmarole. It's just so bad. Good to hear, Natalie. I'm good. I'm doing good, Sophie. Okay, Natalie says, my Scorpio ex gave me so much rage. Sorry, Natalie. Well, I hope that you're definitely on that healing process, and I hope that you're able to move past that, Natalie. Okay, don't stay in that rage, don't stay in that anger, because it's only going to hurt you, my darling. It's only going to hurt you. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. Let's go into this Cancer men, because we haven't spoken about men in general at all when it comes to Cancer. So here's the overall energy. It's very simple. I think it's quite easy to understand a Cancer man, in my opinion. But here's the best part of a Cancer man. So the best part of a Cancer man is actually his biggest insecurity, believe it or not. Okay. Can you imagine this? They are probably the sweetest, the most compassionate partner you could ever find. They are truly in tune with their emotions. They're a water sign, of course, and they rarely talk too much. Is that true? Okay. I'm talking about the men here. Okay. Carlo, is that true? You're a Cancer man. You can share that information with us. Okay. They are genuine when they have interest in a partner and rarely just say things to get a quick outcome. Okay. They don't just try to say nice things to you to get you, like, to get a score with you. No, no, no. When they have interest in you, whatever they say to you, it's quite genuine. Okay. So that's it's a really nice quality. And yet they feel insecure about showing that side of themselves. Go figure, man. Like, really, they love simplicity, like a romantic walk in nature or a simple home cooked meal. Like, that's all they want. They're very, very loyal. Thank you, Carla. Very loyal. Yep. Okay. So, they have the great qualities, and yet they're insecure about the qualities, and I haven't figured that out. So if you guys know that, let me know, because I've done my research, and I looked and I looked and I looked, and I don't understand that. And I think it has to do with this part of their childhood, maybe, or something, that they have a sense of abandonment and it came from a long time ago, or there's like this sense of not fitting in the world, which creates, like, this insecurity in general. Okay. So and remember, this happens to most of the water signs, and it's one of our weaknesses, believe it or not. I'm a Pisces water sign, and I include myself in that. We generally don't fit into the general population, if you want to say that. Okay. And this is no different for Cancer. Now, just remember, if they start feeling that there is a shared interest on the other side from a partner, or a potential partner, then they will open up. But they also have to feel that it's coming from them. They have, like, sort of an ego aspect to them, right? They need to feel like they do have some sort of power or control over the situation, right? They believe in traditions, is what I wanted to say. Okay. So with all that, knowing all that about a Cancer, I feel like I wish I could find myself a nice Cancer person. But again, we are very, water signs are very emotional, and we are stuck in our worlds, right? So it's really hard to come out of our shells. The same thing with a Cancer, and especially a Cancer man. Okay. So another interesting insight about Cancer men is that if they are in love and their partner hurts them on an emotional level, chances are they will not confront you and just keep it to themselves. Okay. So all I'm going to say is, just please be cautious around them. And this can affect them in their physical health. Okay. Now, again, guys, nothing is set in stone here. So please take everything with a grain of salt. And if you encounter this, and if you feel that the person is genuine and kind and loving and caring and all of those positive things, and then you say something to hurt them, like maybe not even maliciously, but in a way that, because you feel hurt, they're going to keep that inside and they won't tell you, but it might affect them on a health level. Okay. So please be careful. He don't fit into the matrix. What's this? Natalie, now just get prayer for their trauma recovery. What? I missed something, guys. I'm sorry. I have to go back up and see. Natalie, I hope things get better for you. Yes, we all do hope for you, Natalie. Absolutely. Okay, guys, I'm sorry if I missed some of the conversation, but yeah, okay. So that's quite interesting for Cancer men. Honeybee, Natalie is funny. You said Matrix. My Cancer guy friend said that today she didn't fit in the Matrix. Interesting, very interesting. See, guys, we're all connected. We're all like into this matrix. Literally, we truly are. Okay, so here is another interesting thing about Cancer men, and when it comes to intimacy, and it's quite similar. And if you've listened to all of the other compatibilities, I think this is the one that Cancer is the only one that there's a very close similarity between the male and the female, and this is like the Cancer woman, okay? It is interesting to see how similar they are, okay? They actually need to have that emotional connection as well, okay? So the secret here is to all of those who want to explore or maybe have an interest in a Cancer man, they are not able to be the sexual savage. Okay, I didn't say that out loud, but I did. Okay, so they are not able to be that sexual predator. Okay, even though they may speak endlessly how they have their great sexual desires and they listen to pornography and all of that, they will not disrespect a person of interest in that way. Okay, so keep this to yourself, my beautiful gems. And if you are interested into dating or exploring a relationship with a Cancer man, just know that about them. Okay, I didn't tell you. Yay, you're back, Traveler. We have Traveler back. Yes, sorry, I had to step away. No problem, Traveler. Thank you for joining us again. No problem. Okay, so those are quite interesting insights about a Cancer man. And if that resonates for you, let me know. Okay, let's look at the compatibility between Sagittarius and Cancer. What is the compatibility? Guys, give me your numbers. Who won the trophy the last time? For Scorpio, let's see. Did anybody win the trophy? Nobody? Natalie? Natalie won the trophy? Yay. You know what, Natalie? I have an angel number for you, a 911. That's when you won the trophy. Look at Honeybee's message, 911. There's an important message for you, Natalie. I want you to research angel number 911. See what it means for you, okay? And it's positive. So please take it very seriously. It is an angel message for you, okay? All right, Sagittarius and Cancer. What is the score? Please let me know. Anybody? Okay, while it's coming in, I'm going to shuffle to see if you are currently in a relationship with a Sagittarius. How healthy is that relationship, Spirit? Spirit. Sagittarius and Cancer. So Sophie says 67%. Tiger's Eyes says 32%. Honeybee says 70%. Natalie says thanks. You are welcome. Okay, so I have my card. Ooh, okay. Natalie, 9 equals universal love. Okay, nice. All right. 11 may be synchronicities. 11 could be new beginnings, but definitely look it up and I'm sure you'll find a message for you. Okay. All right. So who's the winner here? The compatibilities between Sagittarius and Cancer is at 27%. Trust is 1%. This is a no relationship in my book. Okay. 5% in shared interest, 10% in emotions, intimacy 40%, IQ 60%, values 45%. I think Sagittarius is a fire sign, and I think there is no strong communication here. 60%. It could it could work, just that you guys don't have shared interests. Cancer is all about, the family, the home, and pretty much a homebody. And, Sagittarius is the fiery center of attention, the fun kind of person that needs to be surrounded by a lot of people, a lot of noise. And the Cancer, we said it before, that they don't like too loud environments. They like it very soft and easy. Tiger's eyes once again. My God, you should get that lottery ticket for sure. Okay. So if you're currently in a relationship with a Sagittarius, look at this. We have the Seven of Wind and we have the Chariot. This is chaos. This is lies, deceit, lying, cheating, stealing. This is not healthy. Wow. Everybody knows that for me, the Seven of Wind is probably the worst card in the deck. And especially when it comes to like a fast energy, like the Chariot. Chariot is technically about the victory and success. But in here with the Seven of Swords, this is talking about like a lot of chaotic energy. Okay. This is not something you can trust. You need to be cautious here. Okay. Oof, if you're in that kind of relationship, my beautiful gem, like, I don't know, get help, like, kind of figure it out, because do not listen to me. Trust your intuition. Follow your heart. Okay. This is not a time to lie about the status of your relationship, especially with that Seven of Wind. This is dishonest. Okay. So if you're going to meet a Sagittarius in the near future, should you entertain it? From the get-go, you guys are going to be in your head. You guys are going to be like arguing, fighting. You guys are on different pages altogether. Do not even waste your time on it, Cancer, because this 27%. You're not close to 50% and you can make it work. This is 27%. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Follow your heart, follow your intuition. Okay. 11 is cap in Hebrew alphabet, means palm or grip. Interesting. Well, thank you for sharing that, Natalie. Interesting. The water crab puts a fire out. Tiger's eyes. I love that. Wow. Sophie, the trophy. Sophie, WTG. What? I'm not familiar with that acronym, WTG. Okay, guys. So if you, let's see what the compatibility is between Capricorn. What to go? Way to go. Okay, Tiger's eyes. Yes, got it. Thank you. Way to go. Yes. Okay, thank you. I do have shadows around control. Okay, well, you know what? The first step into any change that we do is to be aware, to acknowledge, and there you go. You just did. And you shared it with all of us. So Natalie, you're definitely on your way. So congratulations, right? Congratulations. You know what? You should join us on Saturday. We're going to talk about a really interesting topic. Saturday is going to be, we usually talk about things that we need to work on, shadow sides and stuff like that. So this Saturday is going to be an interesting one. And I'm going to give you some tips and tools on how to kind of shift your subconscious mind, your mind, body, and soul, and kind of connect the whole kind of thing. And you know what? Believe it or not, it's going to talk a little bit about abandonment. And abandonment is actually interesting because the abandonment that we're going to talk about on Saturday, 10 o'clock Eastern time. I don't know what time it's going to be for you, Natalie. I hope you can make it, but maybe not. It's going to talk about the abandonment of the self, of the body. So I hope you can join me. And if not, guys, it's okay. You can go back and listen to it after. No problem. Okay. So Capricorn and Cancer. Do we have any numbers out here? Is anybody guessing anymore? Let's see. What is the compatibility between Cancer and Capricorn? Saturday got art class. Doing Moroccan. Wow, tile art. That is beautiful. We'll catch up. No problem, Natalie. You should show us your work, honestly. Sophie says 56. All right. Anybody else? Ooh, art. I love it. Yeah. All Cancers will love it. Tiger's eyes, 78%. Honeybee says 70. All right. Capricorn. Jenna says 87. Did some people give up here? Come on, Carlo, if you're there, please give me a number. Don't give up yet. You're doing good. Traveler, I didn't see your number. Okay, so the compatibility between Capricorn and Cancer, we have 84%. Wow. This is the next highest one. No, it's not actually Cancer, and Cancer is 85. Natalie says 55%. Think I'm way out. Sophie, what did you say? You said 56%. Yeah, a little bit way out. That's okay. 88%. Carlo, wow. Wow. Very good. Jenna, 87. Nice. Natalie, 55. Charlie, I need to go talk later. Okay. Bye, Charlie. Thanks for joining us. Bye. Sunday. What time difference? I know. Sunday, same art class, even with time differences. Okay. Well, listen, enjoy it. I'm happy that you're doing your art class. This is great. Enjoy it. Have fun. I would love to see your work. Okay. 84%. Have a good one, Traveler. Okay. 84%, 99 with intimacy, 99 with trust. We have the only weakness here is like 70%, both in IQ, communication, and values. This is a great match. You know what? I find that Cancers have a lot of great matches. And I think because you guys are so easy. So if you're currently in a relationship with a Cancer and a Capricorn, I feel like there's a lot of let me see, just 1 second, guys. Yeah. I feel like there is some work that needs to be done, and the work has to be about, collaborating, about participating, about bringing balance into your life. Now, I feel like somebody, and I'm gonna guess that it's the Cancer who is doing everything around the house, and the Capricorn is, taking care maybe of the finances or bringing in the bread or doing all of that stuff. So there's definitely an imbalance here, and it feels like there's work that needs to be done. Okay, and with this kind of square that you guys have, you guys can absolutely work together and bringing this up to the next level. Okay, absolutely. So I think it's great, and you just need to tweak things, like in all relationship. I mean, if it were easy, then everybody would be happy. It's not easy. And the more work and the more investment you put in your relationship, the better outcome you'll have. Okay. And especially with 84% here, this is quite good. Uncle Duty. Hello. Welcome. Cancer, Virgo, Moon. Okay. So we have Cancer Sun, Virgo Moon, Pisces Rising, 7th house, North Node. Look at you. Well, thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Thank you. Okay, so if you're currently in single, my beautiful Cancer, and you meet a Capricorn, should you entertain that relationship? Hold on. Okay, so we have the 8 of Fire in the reverse. I kind of feel that there's maybe a distance. So I feel like there's a lack of communication because the person is maybe traveling a lot. And if you're falling for a Capricorn that is unavailable when it comes to communication, and it's funny because you guys are actually at 70% with your communication, I kind of feel that this is because of traveling. Maybe you're dealing with a pilot. Maybe you're going to meet a pilot, and this is going to create some sort of distance between you two. So Cancer, I feel like you're going to have to really go within and connect with your spirit guides, and to really truly trust your intuition and see if you can actually make this work, or if this is going to be too much work. Okay, so I'm going to leave that to you, and you guys you're going to have to follow your intuition on this one. Okay. All right, let's look at the compatibility with Aquarius. What is the match with that? Before you answer that, let me know if you trust a Cancer male. Can you trust the Cancer man? Yes or no? What do you think? What do you think? Uncle D. Jenna won the trophy. Congratulations, Jenna. Yes, you won the trophy. Planning to design Kabbalah tarot cards. I want to see it. Natalie, you got to email me. I'd love to connect with you. Natalie, please message me. Not sure. Sophie, really? Okay, well, here it is. So the simple answer is yes. Okay, you can trust a Cancer man. But remember, we talked about how the Cancer person will always, they will do anything to protect their privacy. And because they are ruled by the moon, they love keeping secrets, especially from those who mean nothing to them. They will just, maybe say little white lies because they don't want to reveal or expose themselves. So remember, if they truly love you and they really care about you, you can trust them 100%. However, if you're just, a neighbor, for example, or if you're, a colleague, they might not share everything with you, and that's okay, right? I kind of respect that. What do you guys think? Okay, that's what I think. I think it's okay. So now, guys, give me your numbers. What is the compatibility between Aquarius and Cancer? Does that work? Let me know. Give me your numbers. Jenna won the last trophy. Who's going to win it now? Sophie says 45. And I'm going to shuffle to see if you are currently in a relationship with an Aquarius. How healthy is that? Guys, give me your numbers. What is the compatibility between Aquarius? Tiger's Eye says 30%. I forgot to mention in Mars. Okay. Is that a Cancer in Mars, Uncle? Okay. Tiger's Eye says 30%. Sophie says 45%. I don't know if there's a delay. I'm going to stop using StreamYard because it's too slow, but I will tell you. And wow, Tiger's Eyes. I have a 31%. You are on fire tonight, Tiger's Eyes. Amazing. 31%. Intimacies 1%. It is nothing's happening in the bedroom, guys. It is just not happening. Okay? Not happening. Sophie, congrats. Sophie, 45. No, it's Tiger's Eyes. Sophie? Wait, are you passing on the trophy? Guys are funny. Okay, nothing's happening in the bedroom. We have 10% when it comes to values. Communication, 55%. Emotions, 50%. Guys, you know what? 31%. It is, everyone's got free will. You guys figure it out. But if you're currently in a relationship with an Aquarius, I have the 2 of Earth here, and I have the 8 of Wind. I feel like there's a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of sleepless nights, and I'm going to even guess that the Aquarius, forgive me for saying this, is probably juggling. Now, you guys can reverse the roles, of course, but I kind of feel like there's one person in this relationship is kind of like juggling between more than one person. And I also feel that the other person is aware of it and is living in anxiety and stress and not knowing what to do, feeling stuck. Okay. And this kind of feels like the Cancer to me, only because Cancers are very sensitive, very intuitive, and they would know. Okay. And they would not ever say anything about it. My goodness, why are you staying in this kind of relationship? For me, this is toxic. But again, you must have your reasons to doing what you're doing. And my heart goes out to you, and I wish you all the best. Okay. No, saying congrats. Got it. Congrats to the winner. Okay, so if you are currently single, Cancer, and you're meeting an Aquarius in the near future, should you entertain it? Cool. 2 of Water in the reverse. This is not going to be a relationship that's going to last for a very long time. I'm giving you the heads up. So there is no connection here at all. There's no connection. So I think you need to take your time to get to know the person, because Aquarius can be very witty, very smart, and very gaslighting. So you guys got to be careful. Take your time. I tell everybody, when you meet someone of interest, take your time to get to know them. Don't fall into, a full-blown relationship without even knowing the person. Okay. Don't give it your all until you get to know them. Like, honestly, guys, take your time. Okay. So guys, final sign is Pisces. Let's do it. What is the compatibility between a Cancer and another water sign of Pisces? Okay. Do we have anyone that's going to win the trophy? You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. So Pisces and Cancer, 2 water signs. Sophie, 55. Tiger's Eyes, 94. Carlos says 79. Okay, I will tell you who is the winner. I think it's Carlo, because I have a 72%. Yay, Carlo. 72%. Listen, we have emotions at 99%. 85%, it gets hot in the bedroom. And we have the only place with that the shared, it's the values. This is like at 25%. And I'm just trying to understand why, because we're both emotional people. We're both interesting. Jenna got it. 72%. Wow, right on the nose. Sorry, Carlo. Jenna, congratulations. Honeybee 65. They came in too late. I'm so sorry. No, Jenna got this trophy. Yes. See, my messages are coming in too slow, guys. I apologize. But yes, Jenna, congratulations. You won the trophy. Woo-hoo. Okay, so 25% in values. And you know what, guys? If you have any ideas, let me know, because I wouldn't understand why the values are not at the same page. Cancers are family oriented, but so are Pisces. Are they not? Yay, fish. All right, I'm going to see if you're currently in a relationship with a Pisces. How healthy is that relationship? Oh, interesting. Oh. Well, Natalie, I think you're going to understand this one. So we have there's definitely an imbalance. There's a person that's giving to more than one person. And I feel like one person is giving more into the relationship. I'm going to call it, I think it's Cancer. And I feel that the Pisces is kind of stepping out and having some fun elsewhere. You didn't hear it from me. Guys, you know what? I just give messages, and you guys really have to know yourself. You have to be honest with yourself, and you have to trust your intuition always, always, always. But when I have the Knight of Fire here, this is the kind of energy that is in for a short time, not for a long time. This is that energy that is in and out, literally. Okay. So there's definitely an imbalance here. So you guys need to be careful here. Pay attention to the flags, trust your intuition, and go within, guys. Ask for guides, your spirit guides, to help you out with this, okay? So if you are currently single and if you're looking to date a Pisces, should you entertain it? Okay, so guys, when I did my deck, right, the Elements of Life Tarot, you guys know that I created some extra major arcana cards, but this is the special edition deck, and I have created some major arcana cards in this. And believe it or not, out of the 12 signs, Pisces got this one, and it's quite interesting. There's the vibration cards, okay? And the vibration talks about the love frequencies. Is it high? Is it low? is there recognition, meaning. So when we're talking about relationships, you know how at the beginning of a relationship, it's like your souls are connected. You recognize your souls. It's not even looking at the physical body, it's looking at the souls. Okay. So at the beginning of any relationship, it's actually quite high. You guys are vibrating pretty high in that relationship. And after time, for whatever reason, that vibration could either like diminish. Maybe it's more on one side than the other. And unless you guys recognize the vibration or the frequency from your partner, this is something that people need to be honest with. Okay. So if that vibration has reduced on one party or both parties, you gotta have that conversation. Hey, what's going on here? Like, what's happening? And don't ignore them. And even though it's difficult to talk about, but with Pisces and Cancer, we have 99% when it comes to speaking to about our emotions. So this is actually quite important. And it's saying that whatever the issue is in your relationship, this is something that can definitely be fixed. You guys have to find your frequency again. You have to bring that vibration back up to what it used to be. I mean, we have 85%, as intimacy. So you guys can get very intimate with each other, and not just sexually, but like intimate, like at a soul level here. Okay. So there's a strong, strong benefit of making this work. Okay. Wow. That is amazing. Okay. Again, so if you do meet, I'm getting the number 3. So in 3 weeks, 3 months, you might meet a Pisces. Again, don't listen to me. Trust your intuition. Take your time to get to know the person before you decide to commit to anybody. Okay. Is that a rose? No, it's just energy. I just captured energy. Is that what you're referring to, Natalie? So yeah, it's just energy. Okay. Okay, so that is it, guys. We're just going to finish with what kind of gift do you get a Cancer man? Okay. And I know the holidays just passed, but it's quite interesting to see what to get a Cancer man if you're going to date one or if you're in a relationship with one. So this is quite simple, actually. And it's amazing when you think of it, right? This should be easy, or it can be very hard depending on how you understand the Cancer man, right? So you need to find a gift that has obviously emotional value, because Cancer people are very emotional. Or you need to find something that is quite anything sentimental. Carla, well, yeah, you're absolutely right. Anything that has emotional value, sentimental, excellent, absolutely. Or something practical. So let's say a tie or clothes, anything that, makes you want to appreciate them and how they look and whatever, stuff like that would work too, because it's practical. Okay. They don't care too much about how expensive the gift is, but rather a gift that expresses how you truly feel about them. We simple. Yes, we simple. Okay. And because they hold on to meaningful memories or family and traditions, okay, an interesting thing, if you want to maybe surprise them, you could actually book a trip to their favorite spot or to their hometown, anything that would bring them memories. Let's say if they're from Italy, to travel to visit Italy would be like an amazing surprise for them. Okay. So that is how you would get a gift for my beautiful Cancer men, right? All right, guys, this has been fun, has been exciting. We have 2 more signs left, and then the compatibilities are going to be done. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I want to thank each and every single one of you for participating. Honeybee, thank you so much for, giving out that trophy. That is a huge help for me. I really appreciate it. Guys, all of you that came tonight, oh my God, it means the world to me. And if you haven't had time to join us today, no worries. You can always go back to the video and listen to it later. That is it for tonight. I'm so sorry I kept you guys here so long, but I truly appreciate all of you being here. Okay, guys, does anyone have any questions? Oh, and before I do let you all go, I'm going to pull one more energy. Yes, I had fun. Thank you, Honeybee. So the beginning of the energy for this was the child orphan. So it talked about that abandonment. And because we are in the full moon or going into the full moon of Cancer, this is going to create a lot of emotional release. So you might have a lot of mood swings. You're going to feel like up and down. Things are just swinging left and right. And this is very normal because of this full moon in Cancer, and they call it the wolf moon. So don't be surprised, and just, call up a good trusted friend so that you can release all of this, and it's all going to be great. And I'm going to see what the energy for the closing is. True, I don't know about the insecure part. I speak my mind. Ooh, Uncle D. Tiger's eyes. Thank you. I appreciate you. It was really nice spending time with you all. Yes, it was. The closing energy is, wow. Well, Cancer, this is what you get. But this is collective, of course. You get the King, and the light attributes are enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. Look at this. Amazing energy. Oh, here's your shadow side, okay? This is something you need to maybe put a check on or to reconsider. Excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraint. Now, Cancer, you guys can sometimes be into this energy, and it's necessary for you guys to bring that into balance. And you might feel this even more because of this full moon, okay? So watch your emotions at this time. It's quite important. And do not over empower yourself. Okay. No one wants to deal with that. I don't think so, anyways. And you know what? Just understand your emotions. It's going to help you. If you release your emotions, it's going to help you to balance that emotion out. Okay. That's just a tip from me to you. Okay. Yep. Already am feeling very sensitive. Cried all day 2 days ago. Something passed. Oh, so Tiger's eyes. I'm so sorry. You know what? I'm getting all of these news as well. Like, it's happening everywhere. A good friend of mine, her dad passed away. Oh my goodness, it's happening everywhere. I was personally, I was taking care of this older gentleman. He was 102 years old. He passed away a few weeks ago, and it just still hurts me a lot. And God, you know what? I'm so sorry about your loss. I'm so glad to hear that. What happened, Uncle D? I'm great love. You guys are funny. It's very... Guys, you guys are awesome. Have a wonderful night. Don't let this full moon affect you too much. Natalie, please get in touch with me. I would love to hear more about you. You sound really interesting to me, so please do email me. I would love to hear from you. And Honeybee, I'm expecting your email as well. And guys, I am definitely going to add strawberry into my prayers, into my energy healing. And, if you guys want me to add your names, please let me know. You got to ask me so that I can send you some energy healing. Okay. All right, guys. Love you all. Have a great night. I will see you guys on Saturday. It'll be very, very powerful. I promise you. I've been working on this for a few months, and I think we got a lot of information going on now. Okay. All right, guys. Have a great night. Bye.